Neon Genesis Evangelion remains one of the most hotly debated anime of all time, and this includes its original cinematic conclusion, the End of Evangelion. Decades after this original continuity came to an end, a different path for the story has now been revealed online. Studio Khara, which worked on the modern Evangelion anime movies, has posted an excerpt from the original script for the End of Evangelion online. This suggests a far different and more explained conclusion than what viewers got, which is saying a lot given the purpose of the film. It was all due to franchise creator Hideaki Anno's issues with creating a satisfying conclusion, although elements of this script page were still used. I had an image of how it should end, but I couldn't come up with a clear ending, so it remains extreme and chaotic, Anno stated via the Khara post, as seen below. At the end of October 2025, Khara posted a snippet of the script for the End of Evangelion, with this initial draft being fairly different from what was eventually put on the big screen. It's unknown when the draft was written or which draft it was from, as this info is not seen on the document itself. Franchise creator Hideaki Anno has also since stated that this was a rough draft and not a fully developed script, but there's still more than enough shown to cement that things were different in this early vision for the movie. This includes dialogue uncredited to any particular character, discussing how someone can live forever through the EVA mecha units. Finally, another scene has protagonist Shinji Ikari repairing the graves of those who have died, at the end, seemingly after Third Impact has taken place, with this transitioning to a scene where he chokes Asuka Langley Soryu. As he does so, however, she tenderly caresses him and states that she'd never let him kill her. This both does and does not closely resemble what made it to the big screen in the End of Evangelion, with the line about living forever go entirely in the final film. The same goes for the fallout from Third Impact, as this situation isn't exactly explained in the movie. Per the script, it appeared there was once going to be far more clarity on the fate of humanity, with the final cut instead keeping this something of a mystery. The seemingly final line of dialogue between Shinji and Asuka is also far different, although it still feeds into the similar sentiments expressed in the dialogue from the final version. With the two now potentially the only humans alive, Asuka expresses her almost romantic disgust for Shinji. Khara releasing this script online comes as the Evangelion movies are being released again in theaters, with the franchise as a whole having now turned 30 years old.